Alright, what's going on, guys? It's me, Leviathan YT, with another stream. Dude, Seabass beat me to the punch. Oh my goodness. I do like this feature, I will say, on the PS5 mic where you can mute it on your own. Or there's like a little button you can push. That's pretty nice. Seabass beat me to the first message. Also, like, some housekeeping. I gotta remove this channel banner, dude. It's Walter White, Peter Griffin, and Goku. Like, I remember, I actually remember making this. It was like when AI was first able to, make image creation. And I just was like, it'd be hilarious if you just combine those three together. I think this is before I'd even watched Breaking Bad, too. I just kind of thought it'd be hilarious. And I did it. And I was just like, wow, that's a really, like, dumb-looking image. Still wish you could join back. Dude, what, okay, like, what happened with you? Because you've been saying you can't join. What's been going on? I hope it's not like an issue on our end. I'm pretty sure we're all like up to date and everything. Looking for arrows. I got this new enchantment on a crossbow I want to try out. It's called Fire Charge. Were you like pirating Minecraft? Is that what the issue was? Because I know a lot of people that pirate it. Oh, it really does make it on fire, huh? I know a lot of people that pirate it run into the issue where it's like every once in a while they won't be able to, kind of play, I guess. Okay, you don't pirate it, alright. Well, I mean, I'm not the Minecraft police or anything, but I'm just saying, like, we had a guy at one point that he couldn't play for like a whole month because I mean, listen, I don't know people's financial situation, but what I do know is, like, if there's one game you can afford, it's got to be Minecraft. Like, it is a very cheap game overall. But he had been pirating it for like 2 years, taken down. Okay, so we need to I need to show this off. I don't even think this was here when I last streamed, and I want to kind of real quickly show this like little. It's not a different city; it's part of the same city, but it's across the pond, obviously. Yeah, your resource pack might be doing it. Because if you have a resource pack that alters anything, because I mean, keep in mind we do have resource packs running as well, and there may be some that are incompatible or something. Like if it's giving you some error, definitely disable packs. That could be an issue. Because yeah, I mean, I guess with the way plugins and everything work, it's like it doesn't always Sorry, I'm kind of adjusting my setup right now. It's not always like compatible, I guess, is the right word. But anyways, okay, so okay, I removed it. It's a pack I got for PvP. Oh, okay. Yeah, it may not be compatible with some of our packs, I don't know. So I just want to show this off. Like, I basically was going to make this whole area like its own separate city at one point. Like okay, so here's my goal. I'm just going to go in creative so I don't waste like a million fireworks just showing this off. So my original goal is I have this city of Vostok, like right here. Like that, that's the city over here, and it's its own thing, and I'm nearing completion. I have plans to put like 2 more buildings in the city. I'm kind of debating where, like I want to do something over here, probably tear down his Spampton's like half-built thing. I mean, I don't think he's really going to do anything with it. And again, he only put a few things there. Something over there, and then either something here or something like here. And I'm kind of leaning more towards here because here there's just not a lot of land. Like, I mean that's the thing is like if I knock these trees down, yeah, I could kind of finagle something, but these trees actually, if you do notice, they really do improve. I feel like the city overall, like they add a tree line and they kind of make the city look, I feel like, a little bigger. Like from the air, the city looks super small, but from here it's like you have kind of everything in I feel like a perfect spot where it's like you just can't see everything at once. And there's kind of a lot more like hidden. And I do like this tree line it provides. I farmed these trees right here. I've used tons of spruce. I really don't want to have to move them. So I'm kind of tending towards putting a building right there, but that would actually mean that we've had 30 buildings so far. I've been numbering them all. This is actually, I just built this one earlier today. This is building number 28. So I built this whole little town. I was going to have this be its own separate thing, but I actually decided not to do it because I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, these two land masses are just so close together, and I mean, they're separated by a very skinny river. So I do kind of have plans. I want to build another bridge to here, because there's, obviously besides Elytra and just swimming over here. The main way to get there is just that bridge, and then you follow this road. But I'm like, that's a really just annoying route. So I'm kind of debating. Maybe on stream we could do it, or, you know, I might do something else. I honestly started the stream up and had no plan as to what we're going to do. But I am kind of tending towards the bridge. It could be right here. Because, I mean, this would be the path of least resistance. Like, right here would be the shortest distance, but it would be in a very awkward spot. It's right behind this little, like, fishing house sort of thing. Or option 2 is, like, some sort of bridge just kind of right off the dock right here that just goes straight over there, which I think aesthetically would look a little better. And actually probably would be a little bit more convenient. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. But yeah, so just to kind of show this off a little bit, I came over here, paved a road, and I actually built this first. So this was the first thing I built. I looked at this little bar design, and the only thing that's sort of missing is they had leaves on the top. But I'm not going to lie, so I actually did leaves over here. Without texture packs, like, it just looks really kind of weird in my opinion, because a lot of the texture packs, or like, people will build these things and then they have shaders and it looks like immaculate. But leaves just kind of without shaders, I feel like look a little like dopey. I'm not really, I don't know if that's really the right word. It's 11:30. Why are your streams so inconvenient for me? Dude, it's like 10:30 for me. Like, dude, I don't know. That's just on you, bro. That's not my fault. You're an unk that's going to bed at like 9 o'clock. I gotta wake up with the chickens. Like, bro, screw you. I don't know. I mean, respectfully, we love Bach, but it's like, dude, I don't know. I'll be staying up to like 3 every night. That's yeah, 11. I have started streams later than that. But yeah, I got this little kind of like shop sort of thing. I'm actually tempted to put a villager right here. The only issue is I'd have to completely alter the build. Like, I'd have to do something with these, and, you know, it would look a little goofy. But I could see a cleric villager being put here. I mean, honestly, you know, now that I think about it, that's actually a really good idea. And I kind of put these like beach towel things. These things take like 2 minutes to build, and they're actually, I mean, I think they look pretty good for how long they take to build. And then I just kind of went down the coast here. I put 2 houses right here. I'm really proud of how these houses turned out, honestly. Like, I've always struggled with doing very like beachfront dock sort of like aesthetical looking builds, and I, like, even though I did sort of get these ideas inspired from the internet, I actually had to change probably the most stuff I've ever done. Like I'll look up the builds and I'll try and sort of recreate it. But these 2 builds were at such a weird angle, I had to just completely redo the entire thing. But I'm glad with how these turn out, especially, you know, I will say this one, I like this roof. I don't know. This roof still makes me mad looking at it, but it's like, this has the better dock. This has the better, like, top half. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm proud of how these turn out. And then I just built this one today, and honestly, I think it's a miracle this thing turned out the way it did, because the build was literally like 8-bit pixelated, running like 10 shaders and texture pack. Like, dude, it didn't even look like Minecraft, and I just had to like kind of play a guessing game of like what blocks went in, and ultimately I just had to redo the entire palette, because they essentially had everything out of like quartz, and I'm like, without a shader, dude, quartz looks horrible. But yeah, I'm really glad with how this turned out, and even the inside I feel like actually looks fairly good. I don't know, I kind of screwed that up a little bit. But I am taking advantage of these shelves. They actually do, like, they add something to it, you know, that they make it a little more aesthetical. And then I got like barrels, and, you know, it's kind of like boxes sort of up here. But yeah, this is what I've been up to for like the past week, just kind of building this up. And then I'll show off. Yesterday and the day before, I spent time building these 2. I put these in. This is technically, I think, the largest house aside from the giant tower, the giant watchtower at the front of the city. I think this is the biggest house, but I will say the governor's residency or whatever, the other one, has a way better like interior. Like, I will say, like, this one is the, I think, biggest by just like volume, but it's not really the best, I feel like. But yeah, I want more like big houses, and I tried to do that on the beach area, and I feel like I did a good job. But We also need more in like the actual like kind of main city area. That's more so supposed to be like almost like a resort, like sort of luxury area. And then I have like a secondary mine, and then like a little furnace room. This house, honestly, I'm very proud of because it took like no time at all to put up. And I honestly like, and no, I mean, I didn't build this from like memory or you know, myself, obviously. I inspired it from the internet, but I basically had to shrink this down. I changed like every dimension of this up, and I really had to do a lot to make this one work. And it looks really nice. Like it's very small, but I'm super proud of how this one turned out. But yeah, so that is what we've been up to in Vostok. And we are almost done with the city. I'm actually thinking probably by the end of the weekend, I'll be like fully done with everything. And then also to just kind of show a few more things off. We have been labeling streets. So I kind of I set this up where I had this little like arch thing here, which is almost supposed to be an interstate like sort of, you know, okay, you're going down the road and then you see like signage for things. And I sort of thought, I'm like, well, could I just add more small things? So I've been trying to put like more flowers, and just more kind of smaller things to increase the atmosphere. And one thing I've been putting is I've been naming the streets. So I've been naming them sort of after like Russian inspired names like Malkov, Chernov, you know, just like random Russian kind of words and names. Um, and so far, I got some of these labeled. I've been, you know, trying to put them obviously at like each, you know, street. I don't, the word's not junction, but you know where the street begins. But yeah, I have them all labeled, all of them named. And it's been really, you know, I actually like the way it turned out. You know, it just kind of, I don't know, it adds like a certain kind of coolness to it, I guess. But that's one of the last things I'm going to do because I started naming them and then I realized I'm like, wait a minute. Like with all the signs and all the street names we're putting in, the city's not even done yet. That should probably be the last part, labeling things, because stuff could change. Like for example, these like signs over here, they say where everything is, but then new buildings get put in, and it's like you just kind of have to add like more to it, I guess. But yeah, so that's what we've been doing. So on today's stream, I kind of have an option. Like I have a ton of options. This could be a grinding stream because there is some stuff I need to grind for. Primarily, I think I need like ender chests. I need like ender pearls. I could use some netherite. I could even use some diamonds. Like this could be a sort of grindy, like, you know, exploration stream. We can make it a building stream. It's really just kind of whatever I'm feeling right now. Because I am motivated to get this city done, but I have also just been nonstop, like, just building for the past week. So I do feel like I want to, you know, leave Vostok, leave Kamchatka, kind of go venture abroad and just kind of see what we can do. We do actually need to go to the end, though, because we need some Endermen for some Ender chests. We have been super low on them. Oh, Bach sent a message. I don't know, man. It's like I want to play while you're streaming, but it's hard for me to boot up my computer at like 11:30. Why would it be? Well, I mean, I don't know. I can't really blame you though, because I got like family stuff and like Java 300 FPS. I can't get a steady six. What, dude? I think you got it. I mean, I don't know. Like I've heard the opposite. I quite frequently, you know, hear the opposite of like, you know, people get more, you know, better performance on Bedrock and, you know, better FPS. I mean, I don't know. I know that Java just, I really, yeah, that's honestly, I can't even tell you what that is. I mean, I know that, you said you can't get a steady 60. I'm on PS5, so it could be different for you. If you go down to video, is it all the way down here? No, maybe it's not. Wait, is it right at the top? Did I miss it? Yeah, frame rate unlimited. Yeah, really. Yeah, so this is something you can set. Lower the game's maximum frame rate to improve that. Yeah, so like for example, most are kind of set to 50, and obviously if I were to set it to 30 FPS, then yeah, it's like it's horrible. But I know that you know when I got to like PS5 and everything, and even on PC, I got the option to set it to unlimited. So make sure it's set to that. Because if not, your game's just going to cap at 60. as like a default. And if you put it to unlimited, then yeah, I mean, right now, I don't know what FPS I'm getting right now, but I know that it's probably around like 120 maybe. I mean, it might look a little choppier on stream because I'm obviously having to relay video to there. Oh, it's at unlimited. Yeah, I really can't tell you then. I mean, I know that like Java has what's the word, like more potential to get higher FPS. I guess if you like, I mean, I don't know. Bedrock does have a cap, but I don't know why a PC would be running lower than, or at six. Like that's just honestly something I've never heard of. That is a weird issue. That's not usually the case, I'd imagine. But yeah, I'm so glad to have the end portal right next to my country. I need to claim this land. I need to hurry up and develop it, and put something here. Um, go ahead and claim it. Claim it before everyone else can. There's no real reason to, though. I mean, it's like, I don't know. You know, I think God is. Yeah, at that point, I think he is. Because, dude, I was getting over 60 FPS on a PS4. Like, bro, that's. I mean, I'm on PS5 right now, but, like, dude, I don't know what you're, like. I mean, I don't know if you're switching consoles or platforms to play Bedrock. I don't know if, you're running shaders on. Like, I mean, if you're running shaders on Bedrock, then yeah, you're an idiot. That's probably why. But, I mean, I don't know. You could also try turning off vibrant I've always tried to like set visuals to low. I really honestly, there's some people they like their fancy graphics and everything. Dude, I don't care. This is a block game anyway. It's supposed to look ugly. Like I don't really give a crap. So I mean, I don't know. You could just set your stuff really low. Kind of see if that works. Like if you're trying to run it, also make sure render distance. Oh, that's another thing. So you probably are getting low frame rate. Because on PS5, is it down here? Dude, where is render distance? Yeah, on PS5, dude, I just saw it. Yeah, okay, so it's 28 chunks on PS5. Like on console, it's like just ungodly low. But oh, is that a shulker box? What? On console, it's like ungodly low, but on PC, it like for some odd reason for me defaults to what the what? Dude, why is there just a kit here? Uh, okay, like very interesting. We just found a random kit. Your render distance is at 10? What? Dude, so how are you getting low FPS? Like, okay. 10 is like, dude, that's like, I'd kill myself at that point. Bro, what are you, like, are you playing on like a potato? I mean, like, I don't know what we're gaming on right here, but, this is concerning me a little bit. Like, dude, that's like mobile gets better, it's better specs than that. What? Dude, you gotta be pulling my leg or something. Maybe try turning your stuff up. Maybe you have it set almost so low that, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that sounds crazy, but like, set it all back to default. I mean, I really don't know. Why do they not have eyes? Are y'all real? Like, is this like a texture pack we have running or something? I'm like just now realizing none of these Endermen have eyes, dude. Screw these guys. Teleporting away. That's like creepy. Someone just left this kit behind. That's cool, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna like put the kit in one of the item shops in the almost at the USSR. Wrong server in Vostok. No, because I can run Java shaders. That honestly is really weird. Because Java already, like the second I switch to Java, I get a performance like downgrade, even just on vanilla. Dude, that is really weird. I mean, honestly, that is like you need to look into that. Dude, I swear, like people be hating on Bedrock, and it's like, bro, I don't know what y'all are like. I don't know if it's like there's just like a conspiracy by Java to just make your experience as horrible as possible. But I switched to Java. It is the most unfriendly game. I'm playing this. It's choppy. It's buggy. It's like, just annoying. Well, I won't say buggy. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Bedrock and Java have kind of equal bugs. Bedrock used to be worse, but it's roughly about neck and neck. But it's like choppy. The UI sucks. You know, nothing is really like user friendly. It's like someone designed Minecraft for you to want to not play the game. It's like Russian Minecraft. It's just like here's your Minecraft. Screw you and your UI. It's like, dude, this is just the most unfriendly, like, I don't know. I play Java and I'm like, it looks darker. Everything looks like more depressing too. I get on and it's like, you know, Bedrock's more colorful. Like there's life to it. Java, genuinely, I'm like sad playing it. It's like I don't understand how y'all put up with it. It's like I don't see the appeal. I mean, there's mods, and you know, okay, there's like super servers and everything. You know, there's stuff like 2B2T, which it's like, listen, I get that, but it's like I don't know. I play Java, and it's like I feel like I'm having to like force myself to do it. Like I don't know. The Bedrock hate is forced too. Most people don't play Bedrock. Like most people, they get forced to play it, and they're like, "Oh, I hate it. It like, sucks." It's like, dude, you've grown up on Java slop your entire life. Like you don't know any better. And plus, I will say, in the past like year, Bedrock has done like a full 180 and it's a lot better now. Like I genuinely quit. ChatGPT is no dude. Don't be asking ChatGPT with questions like that. Like it. I mean, people. I swear, the goys are over reliant. The go no, but dude, no. I asked ChatGPT stuff. It's like you ask ChatGPT for creative stuff, like to make an artwork or to generate or a script or like that's what you use ChatGPT for. You don't really ask it intricate questions like that because it never is going to get it right. Um, I mean, I asked ChatGPT like literally about you know gym stuff and like strength standards, and ChatGPT thinks that at like 23 years old I can bench press 700 pounds raw, and I'm like, okay, sure, you know, sure, pal, sure, but I mean, it's like, dude, I don't know. I go to Reddit with all my like really intricate, weird technical problems. That's usually the place I get it from. ChatGPT, I mean, even for command block stuff, ChatGPT is always just spat out garbage. It spits out something and it's like, dude, I don't know what game we're playing right now, but it's like, that's not a Minecraft game. Dude, it's like just pulling stuff out of its butt. ChatGPT was my final resort. I played Bedrock for 7 years and switched to Java, and I think it's much better if you're on 10 chunk render distance, getting like 4 frames. I mean, yeah, I would probably switch too. I mean, I would just say like I don't know what console like have you ever played it on a different console or is it always just on the same PC? Because I really don't know. I mean, I would honestly, if I were you, just delete Minecraft Bedrock, set everything back to default, and just you know see what happens there. Well, before that, I was playing console. Well, yeah, you'd get good specs on. I mean, you would get a good experience on console. I mean, I just don't really understand what it is that draws people to Java, in my opinion. That's what I struggle to really understand is like the appeal. Because I got PC. I mean, I also have a PC like fairly, you know, it's like irregular access to it because again, it's like a family PC. You got people on it. I prefer controller as well too. I hate keyboard and mouse. And it's like I don't know. You know, I tried playing Java and I'm like, dude, this feels horrible. It's like also, dude, the whole Java combat. I also play mods. Okay, well, yeah, okay, that is fair. To be fair, like I'm more of a kind of vanilla plus sort of guy on Bedrock, or you know, just Minecraft in general. I don't really play heavily modded Minecraft. I'm not really a big fan of it. But no, I mean, it's like I play Java, and it's like Java's combat system. I think is really just in general. I don't like it because for the most part, like, okay, you're playing the game for the majority of the time. You're not PvPing other people. Well, just you know, most of the time you're just playing the game normally, and it's like I don't know. It's like the stupidest system, I think, for fighting mobs. Like, the whole Java combat should just not apply to mobs at all. Like, when you're fighting a mob, you should not have to do the whole stupid sword cooldown and all the, like, I don't know. It's like Java combat tries to be better, but it's also just as brain dead as Bedrock. Like, no, it's not more skill. It's just, it's crystal losers. It's people that hit each other and then they crouch and they sit there and then they charge it up and they hit it again. It's like, bro, it is not more skill. I've seen it. It's just like, it's a different type of skill. Yeah, but it's like, no. I mean, I would argue Bedrock takes more more skill. Okay, yeah, but that's why people switch to Bedrock and like absolutely get dominated on our server because it's like it does take a lot of skill to have high CPS. I mean, like, objectively, that's not something everyone can do. Be a fast clicker. Also, I mean, there is the fact that, too, you got to choose your loot set wise. Yeah, Mason Crystal is really dumb. I'm glad that they got added because we're getting more PvP diversity, but crystals should have never been, like, PvP applicable. They should have just... I honestly, I don't know if it was a bug or not. I almost feel like Mojang didn't really intend for it. I can't say for certain, but I just kind of get a feeling they never really intended for people to use crystal PvP like very seriously, I guess. No, I get 12 FPS without trying, bro. That's pretty sad. Yeah, and he's complaining that he's getting a low FPS on Bedrock, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're like. He's saying he gets higher FPS on Java and lower FPS on Bedrock. And I'm like, I'm like, that is completely the opposite of how it usually goes. We got to go back to the end. I just realized because we need the obsidian to actually make the ender chests. We need ender chests. We need to be putting them in our country. And I'm not just gonna go caving for obsidian. Like, I'm just gonna mine a pillar. 12 CPS. I was about to say 12 FPS is pretty bad. 12 CPS is what, like above, a little above average. I don't know what the average CPS is. No, I think 12 is good. I really couldn't tell you. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you can sit here and say like, okay, you can get that without trying, but we've had high CPS people that, I mean, even I can beat on controller that are horrible in war. I mean, there is a lot to Bedrock PvP. Like, it's not just, oh, click and mindless, whoever has higher CPS. I mean, there's the fact that you have to, I don't know, like, well, the tournament is dude, you destroyed me because you had reckless. Like, are we just gonna ignore that? You had the vaulted strength 3 going, bro. Like, we're gonna sweep that under the rug, strength 3. After, keep in mind, I had swept the other two people. Yes, you were. You literally said you had the chest plate on. I mean, even so, though, I don't know. I was outgunned. I had no notch apples. I had killed the other two people. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying you're bad at PvP, but what I'm saying is it's not just CPS. Like, there is a lot more to it. And I mean, especially, on this server too, like, war is an intricate system. It's not just PvP. There's a lot more that goes into it. So I don't know. But no, yeah, I mean, I had to fight. It was really unfair, actually, lol. I mean, it was unfair for the guy that Broken Colt brought in or whatever, I think. Hold on, I gotta respond to a text. I'm gonna be responding while I'm mining this obsidian. But anyways, yeah. No, I mean, like, listen, I'm not, yeah, because you are a good PvPer. Like, I'm not, yeah, I'm not saying you aren't, but what I'm saying is, like, pure CPS is not all there is to it. And I mean, it's just the same for Java. It's like, that'd be like me saying, I just hit you once and then run away and then hit you, or, Crystal. I mean, really, honestly, Java PvP is, I don't know. It's mostly crystals, to be fair. People want to sit here and claim skill. It's like, dude, without crystals, your PvP system is bogus. Yo, it's Shekeb! What on earth? Dude, that is like a mythical pool. Oh my goodness. Shekeb. Dude, that's crazy. I've not seen that guy in like a minute. How are you doing, bro? How is the Aussie Shekeb doing? Dude, how old are you now? I forgot, because like, it's been a minute. You probably aged a second. Honestly, I remember everyone leaked that one video, that like YouTube video you made. You looked like you were like 8 years old or something. I don't know how old that was, though. There was a school dance, and I did not feel like going. Oh, you're turning 17, okay. Yeah, like for some reason, they leaked like an old video when you were like super, super young, and for the longest time, I'm like, bro, this guy Shekeb is like a 5-year-old. But no, how has the Shekeb been doing? Dude, how is the legendary PvPer been doing? What's the bro been up to? There was a school dance in my school today, and I did not feel like going. I never went to a single school dance. I honestly, I didn't like the school dances. I just, I'm not a big fan of dancing in general. Okay. I have my own opinion about this. Like, I've gotten flamed for this. When you have this opinion, you get flamed quite a bit. I've noticed, but it's like, I don't know. Dancing as a whole is like, okay, fine, whatever. But like an organized event or an organized place you go to where you're just engaging in dancing as like a organized activity, like, yeah, like I just feel like it's like, okay, holy aura loss right there. Like, I mean, already there is nothing about dancing where you're gaining aura. You're never gonna bust out a dance move and it's like, wow, that guy gained aura. It's like, no, you are in all instances going to lose aura from dancing. But it's like the only instance where dancing is like semi useful is already if, and not to get into the whole like the looks maxing black pill and all. Okay, like I don't want to veer into that course, but it's literally only if you already like mog in some. Okay, but dude, I don't want to start using the brain rot language. Okay, like the backflips and like the crazy dancing. No, I actually feel like you lose even more aura doing that because then you're just a tryhard. Like, dude, no. It's almost like the guys that show up to Planet Fitness and start benching like 5 plates on the Smith machine. It's like you almost lose more aura doing that because you're coming to like level 1. You're coming to like level 1 and showing off your strength. It's like, dude, nobody cares. This is all like middle-aged moms here. It's like, no, you almost lose more aura doing that because it's like you go to a dancing event and everyone's just kind of awkward. You're losing aura steadily, and then you show up as like a tryhard and are just busting out backflips, and it's like, why is this guy dancing this much? Like I don't know. It's okay. You gain a certain aura from it, but you also lose a certain amount. Like you lose tryhard. Or like, I don't know. You lose on the basis of being a tryhard. But anyways, no. What I was gonna say though is like, I don't know. You show up and like a dancing event is you only gain aura if you mog in like a certain almost if you have like a certain you're very social or you're very there's something else appealing about you on top of the dancing, like you're talking to like, I don't know, like more has to happen than just the event of dancing. Like, I don't know, the actual just pure event of dancing only leads to aura loss. It's everything else around dancing is where you're kind of expected to buy your aura back, I guess. But no, yeah, I mean, it's just like, listen, I feel like it's overall an embarrassment all the way around. I never went to any of the school dances because it's like, dude, the only thing that came out of them was just like recordings of like, dude, why is this guy being weird? Like, I swear, it was literally just a straight like, it was like a graveyard of just people like getting embarrassing themselves. And I'm like, who signs up for this? Like, there's so many other places that you can meet and talk to people. There's so many other places that we can do these things, and you decide to pick and already, like, you already risk so much aura, you know, just kind of like already parties and stuff. You risk aura doing it, but then you're going to risk even more aura going out there and being like, look at my dance moves, dude. It's like, dude, just reflect on your life, you know, reflect on your choices. Leading my vibe, that's weird. Dancing for a boy is cornball. I think I already read that. I do feel like it is sort of cornball, though. But I don't know. No, I mean, I've seen people like, I feel like the best time to dance is if it's like a celebratory dance almost. You know, you get a win on Fortnite or something. Well, okay, maybe not literally a win on Fortnite, but like, again, it's circumstantial, you know. It's almost like, I don't know. I can't compare it to anything. Uh-oh, we had someone join. Uh-oh. Well, wait, I don't know why I said uh-oh. Well, I saw the name, and the name, like, looks goofy. Let's see. Are they in stream right now? Let me, let's see. Who is this? Me? It's like an odd Discord name. They're like one of those names where it's like they got the weird, like, characters. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Dude, I don't know why. It's like the second I start streaming, I get like a million text messages. It's always, you know, I've been noticing this. I've been sort of on an unemployed arc. Oh, that's you. Okay, what's up? Sorry, I was just like roasting your username and stream, and then it's you. That was not me roasting you. This low-key chill, I'm finna join. All right. Well, if you want to join, there should be a channel that's called, I think, literally just how to join. But DM me your Minecraft username. My username's at Leviathan90, and I'll add you to the whitelist. IP and port should be in how to join chat. Okay, we need to find some tough. Because we got the ender chests, and yeah, we're going to put them in some of the buildings, but we also need to make the, like, ender chests, like, outposts sort of things. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I've been going on an arc where it's like, the employment has not been very good recently. And it's like, you know, when I was employed, I'd work like well, I still am employed, but I don't know. Well, whatever. Sore subject. But it's like when I would work, okay, send me his name. I'm adding you right now. When I'd work like a full 8-hour shift, I would look at my phone when the shift's over, and it's like literally no one's texting me. It's like, all right, you know, there's no messages. You know, it's nothing to respond to, but it's like, dude, the second I'm unemployed, it's like they smell the unemployment. I get chronic reel senders on Instagram. I have like 4 people that it's like I know I'm going to get 20 reels a day from them. It's like I don't even open my own feed at this point because I just got their reels to watch and respond to. It's like there's no reason to even open up my own feed. I'm getting fed the slop from somebody else. All right, I added you, man. It's like I'm getting fed the slop from from somebody else, and it's like, dude, the second I start streaming, I was taking a bath before the stream starts. I don't know why I had to tell you all that. No one's texting me. No one's doing. All right, you know, no notifications. I start the stream, and it's like I literally see like 10 messages from someone, and I'm like, dude, shut up. No, not literally. We love the friends, but it is also just like, oh my goodness, it's bad timing. Okay, we are gonna make. I don't know. We already have a lot of like inner chest sort of outposts set up, but I like what I did in my old country on the last server where we kind of put them, you know, every so often. Like I think in the USSR, like it was like every 100 blocks I was putting them on the roadways. And it's like, dude, I can't tell you how many times like I kind of get caught with my pants down, and I'm like, where's an ender chest, you know? So it's good to have them, you know, kind of just occasionally spaced out in your country. Like, I think this is a good spot for one right here. Just kind of set them about. And it does also add, I feel like, some depth to the city. I just realized there's a floating ship in the sky. We need to build something to that. Like, I saw that on the last stream, and I did not pay attention to that. There's like 3 of them in the seed. I don't know, like, I don't know how that even came about, but we just have a ton of like floating ships for some reason. Okay. We're gonna put another one right here on this corner. I think all these houses have one, so that should be good. Where else really needs one? Did we put one right here? Okay, we did. And then these two houses are good. I think they have one as well. Okay, this has an ender chest. Well, I think I kind of got all these ender chests for nothing. I think we already have kind of enough. I think the only spot. Okay, well, no, I take that back. There already is one. Well, dang, I don't think I really have a spot where I could put one. I think I've kind of already put them everywhere they really need to go. Yeah, there's one. Dang. All right. Okay. Never mind. I like went on this whole endeavor thinking the whole country needed ender chests. It really doesn't. So now we're at a point where we need like an idea. We need something to do. You know, we need some things to do. We just finished building that, and we got like two more sort of buildings we want to do before this city is finished fully. So I guess, you know, might as well get started on some of that. I mean, might as well, I don't know. Alternatively, we could kind of go on a little exploration spree. We could try and find some islands or something to claim. I don't know. I do actually, I will say, do I have any of my banners? Oh, I don't know if I do. Oh, I don't know. See, I don't like cheating on stream. No, I'm kidding. No, we'll save that for later. Because there was some islands by Camp Flognaw I was wanting to claim. Because I'm actually at war with him, so it is probably best that I kind of nibble up those islands anyway. So we might put something right here, and I kind of need to just demolish this because I don't see Spampton really coming back and building this. Why did he put sand under all this? I don't know. This thing was built like day one, and it hasn't been finished. So we're gonna knock this down. I don't know what we're gonna put here, honestly. I've been building just a lot of like residential sort of, you know, just like, well, I won't say meaningless. That kind of makes it sound a little bad, but you know, just like kind of normal houses. But I kind of almost want to make this right here something that sort of has like a function to it. I'm not really sure though. We already have like military guard towers and, you know, we already have really all that put in. We have storage. We have a lot of storage. We got like furnace rooms. What's something like in abundance that you really need on Minecraft? So besides like villagers, because I do plan to do like a giant villager expansion, but that's something we're gonna have to save for later. I mean, you need farming, which I'm gonna build a separate city that's basically just gonna be a giant farming town, farming kind of district. I'm kind of like really in a point where I'm stumped. Like I don't want everything to just be like a house and a bed and like that. That's really all there is to it. But you know, I mean, at the same time, that is kind of the meat and potatoes of a city, I guess. I don't know. I could build like a sort of something to do with food, I guess maybe like a sort of like food reserve. My only thing with doing that, or well, no, actually, I do. I take that back. I actually do got an idea. My idea is we could set up a little like item shop building because we do have like an item shop right over here. And speaking of item shops, we need to add this shulker box we found to the item shop. Wait, why is it? Okay, yeah, it's the bread shulker box. Should be this one. I'll get these other ones out of my inventory so I don't accidentally put them in. These are the goods. Oh, I have an elytra in here. 500 gold. Do I really want to sell the elytra? It's like, I don't know. I don't think anyone's really going to buy it. Well, wait, why would I buy it? Hold on, okay. Give me my elytra back. Sell item. What should we, let's see, where is it? Wait, wow, why do I not see it? Am I just like blind? Undyed shulker box, there we go. Okay. Submit, enter a custom shop name. We're just going to call it Simple Kit. Simple Kit. Okay, yeah, amount to sell. What do we want for this? Yeah, I think we want gold. Price per item. I guess, yeah, price per stack. What are we going to sell this for? Probably, I'll just do 300 gold. I think that's a fair price. I don't know. Well, no, we'll do 200. Oh, wait. Why was I about to start typing? Okay, wait. Go. I was about to start just typing gold. Okay, there we go. All right. 200 gold, basic kit. You already saw what was in it. I really don't need these elytras, but I also do want to keep on them. I got the cold. Oh, that's not good. You okay, Inchies? You're not dying. Is it like a bad cold, or is it just like a kind of sniffly, runny cold? Okay, so we need to figure out really what to put over here now. Now that we knocked this building down, I'm not dead. Oh man, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now that we knocked this down, okay, let's get these items out of here. It's a stupid annoying. Those are almost worse than the deathly dying ones. Like I almost feel like the sicknesses where you just get where it's like an annoyance. I don't know. I'd rather be in pain than be annoyed. You know, like I don't know. I can tolerate pain better than annoyance. And it's like, dude, when I have like a stuffy nose or when I have like a sore throat or something, it's like I get like enraged. I get like just genuinely like bitter. I'm like, dude, I'm like, I'm not a good person to be around. But when I have like an injury or I don't know, like injury is I feel like almost just a teeny bit easier than like a, well, I don't know. There is the mental aspect because it's like physically it's harder, but dude, those stuffy noses be hitting different. There's something about it that just like just genuinely makes me a D1 crash out. I don't know what it is about stuffy noses that do that to me. You want to be in the sweet spot when you're sick. Well, I want to be in the spot when I'm sick when I'm just like, you know, it's not just like pure misery and death, but it's also not just like this mild inconvenience that's like just lingering and I'm not really able to do much. It's like I don't know. Okay, so what are we gonna put right here? Like we need a sort of building idea. I'm kind of okay. So like kind of debating. Let's see. You got to be sick enough to. Yeah. Well, you can't be the. Listen, I don't know why. I've never understood the kids that show up to school sick. Like that's one thing I've never understood. It's like, dude, the second I have any even slight sign of sickness, bro, I ain't showing up. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm like, nah, screw this. And it's not because I feel like I'm too sick to show up to school. It's like, I just don't want to. I just don't want to go to school. It's like, I don't know. I've seen kids where it's like, I have the flu, but I still made it and I got 1 hour sleep. It's like, dude, this is high school. Nobody cares. Like, you're just you're just a tryhard. Like, getting the 99% is not that important. Okay, we're gonna do Minecraft. No, we're not gonna do house ideas. We'll do like shop ideas. Shop house. Yeah, like a Minecraft, like a shop house. Okay, that's simple. Okay, I see actually a really good design. I actually really like that. I don't like the block palette they used. Like I mean, you'll kind of see when it's done. It's like they built a house just out of the most annoying colors, the most annoying like loser colors you could find. What the heck? I don't know. Is this one better? You guys got to give me a second to like pick something really good, you know? Okay, I see a design here that could potentially work, but it also just looks really weird. Like why? It's either you're gonna build like you're just gonna build an entire Walmart, or you're gonna build like some 2x2 ultra decorated like autistic build. It's like there's just nothing around it. I don't know. All the build ideas online just are really they're not executed very well. I feel like something's always like just off about them. What in the like what? There's like no roof. Like okay, I'm looking online and it's like this dude just doesn't have a roof on his shop. It's like it's just missing one. Yeah. I think I'll just do this one. I'll do something like that. Yeah, we'll manage something like that. Okay. So we need for this basically spruce and oak wood. Let's see how much we have. I could try and do it out of white wood, but I'm not gonna do that. I do have a lot of white wood though, that's the only reason I say that. Okay, so we have like a stack of spruce. We're gonna get like a stack or two more. Um he used birch. Birch just looks really horrible in the build he did. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's like some people they don't have a good matching color palette, you know. It's like something about it looks off. He might have actually used bamboo wood. Down it just looks really weird. Dude, we're already on day 3,160, and it's like it's crazy to think too. It's like it just feels like I mean this world has been going. I think what right at a month. I think how long has it been going? Not very long. Um, it hasn't really been too long that it's been going, and we're already that far. And it's like it really is crazy to kind of think about these YouTubers and everything that are like, look at me, I survived 3,000 days, blue collar, and it's like, bro, we got 3,000 days just in a blink of an eye. Like, oh, we're already here. It's like it's not that I don't know. You know, we got that other world that's on like 42,000, or I think it's more than that. I think it's like 48,000 days or something. We were close to 50,000 on that world. Like, to be fair, we were very close to 50,000. I honestly think we should have roughed it out to 50. When that world gets to 100,000, we're having the IRL server meetup. That's we're gonna do the IRL server meetup when that world gets to 100,000 days. We're gonna have a little event. We'll pick a venue like in the middle, in the middle of like Canada and East. Like we're gonna have to pick like the dead center because we got so many people that are like just in weird locations. Get NGs out here. Y'all are gonna be incels. It's just gonna be a ton of incels meeting up. We're gonna get into a fight. I own Poland. Dude, I would low key box Slimmery. I would, dude. I would agree to a boxing match with Slimmery. And then we need Oak after this. Oak's been kind of annoying recently to get. Wait, what am I doing down here? Hold on, I'm gonna respond to a text real quick, guys, and then I'll be back. Give me just 1 second. Going AFK for a second. Alright, I have returned. Everyone would jump Slim. Yeah, everyone would jump Slim. That is, that is fair. Everyone really would jump him. No. We love Slim. Even though we hate Slim, we love Slim. It's like you gotta respect, you gotta give the devil his dues. You gotta be able to say, you know what, Slim, you're a jerk, but you did have a pretty good empire there. I will say, Slim, it's always made me mad too, because it's like the best builders on the server were also the best PvPers, and the best PvPers like never wanted to build. It's like, dude, it's like the worst builders build everything, and the best builders just don't build at all. It's like Cyber is the one outlier where Cyber locked in and said, you know what? I'm going to build a great nation. And I mean, to be fair, like in terms of just buildings, Japan is probably the greatest nation of all time um, to ever be on our server. But like, dude, I mean, Chicken Dorito, he was an amazing builder, and he never copied an internet tutorial. I mean, I remember being with him like in call and everything, and he would just be like, I'm building this, and he'd be bouncing ideas off me, and his building style was just kind of very. It was like he was just very talented. And I mean, even Slamurray's builds are all right. They were pretty good, but it's like, again, it's like these great PvPers. It's like they were also good builders, and they just never did anything with it. I don't know. I love the politics of the server, but my mind is built for a bigger server. Like my mind is built for a server where we have like hundreds of people and we're playing like a political game. And so it's like, I don't know, sometimes I get too caught up in like, I almost make my nation like, well, it's going to sound like super conceited saying, oh, I make it too great. No, but it's like I try and like over develop it. And I just like, I set things up that I'm like, if 100 people were playing the server, it would be useful, but it's like, with our server size, it's not as sort of useful, I guess. Like, I don't know. But I always try and like dream big, I guess. I always try and build bigger. So I'm gonna have this window minimized. We're not gonna be copying this design. I don't want to copy this because it's kind of a bad design as well. To, like, I don't know. But we're just gonna kind of we're just gonna rough it out. Gonna rough it out and sort of do this design, I guess. Sort of. Okay, so with oak log there, space 2, another oak log there, and then that's 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 5 in the middle. Can't really tell. No, actually, yeah, okay, I think that works. And then it goes back a few. I honestly can't really count how far it goes back. I'm going to just kind of make an educated guess. We're going to make it an odd number so that the roof looks good. So 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to say 7 is how far it goes back. And then we'll kind of copy this same design on the side. Then he builds it up. What's that, like 4 blocks? 1, 3, 4. Build these up 4. I just realized this is a really weird spot to be in. We're gonna push this whole thing back, actually. Hold on, I think we're just honestly gonna like move it back, just all the way back to here. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, oh, okay, that works a lot better. So now we're not just being blocked by that mine. Should have probably kept that chest down. Could have put all the excess in it. Let's see. I actually don't think I'm going to copy this, because he does this because there's a door here. But let's see. So this is 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 in between here. I'm like sort of debating. I'm actually, okay, I'm going to move this. I'm going to extend this out to make it an odd number. And then I'm just going to completely do this. And then we're going to have 1 in the middle here. I think that makes the most amount of sense because he sort of has like a shop thing set up. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so then he has the door. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. And then he technically wasn't even using oak logs. He's using like bamboo planks or something, but I'm like, I don't know. We are better than that. We're classier than bamboo planks. We can do better than that. Okay. So we'll do this. I don't know what to do for flooring, honestly, for the inside. What do y'all think? What are we thinking for the floors? Probably just do cobblestone, honestly. That'd probably be the easiest thing. Cobblestone, maybe like stone bricks, something like that. We'll see. We could probably do stone brick. Yeah, I think stone brick would be good. Okay. Well, if we're gonna do stone brick, we need to find stone brick. I think I have some in a chest somewhere. Let us see. Okay, well, we have a lot of cobblestone. Stone brick. Okay, well, that's not stone brick. Well, we really just don't have a lot. Um, okay, yeah, we're just gonna hop in the mines and we got deep breaker. We can get a lot real quick. We do also, we need to start saving up for an ice road. That is another thing we got to do because I want to eventually, become a sort of like colonial nation, and I want to start spreading out. Oh, dude, how was I missing all this iron? Where's my, yeah, dude, why was I not picking this up? Is this me that did this? I'm like, bro, there's so much iron here. And there's tons of coal. Dude, I'm like, okay, well, while we're down here, we might as well grab, I don't know why I wasn't grabbing this. I'm like always in need of coal. I'm always building a lot of lanterns, though. That's probably why. I want my country to be lit up very well. I don't like the people that you go into their country, there's mobs everywhere, it's dark, there's tons of dark spots. It's like it's just very tacky in my opinion. It's like and then I also don't like walking in their country and they just have torches laying everywhere. It's like, okay, you can do better than that. You can put lanterns up. You can make your country a little more aesthetic, I guess. I'm surprised I didn't trigger Deep Breaker. Okay, that triggered Deep Breaker. There we go. Okay, well now, dang it. Well now we have a full inventory. Yeah, we're gonna have to just dump some of this coal out, and we're gonna have to put the wood in the shulker. Getting sidetracked. Dang. Okay, so let's put some of this wood up. Then we'll go put this coal up. Let me make sure all my furnaces and everything are stocked, sort of, in here. Because I was trying to get them all with a stack of coal in them. Do they all have a stack of coal? Yeah, I think they do. Well, I might honestly be out of places to really put a lot of this stuff. I might have to just start putting it in like very small houses and stuff that have furnaces. Because I don't really want to fully. Well, no, I'll just put it in the public storage chests. Because honestly, it really comes in clutch when you need, to make a ton of like lanterns and stuff. That and copper. I'm always in need of copper. Okay, well, whole reason we went down there. Stone bricks. Let's see, where was our? I lost the tunnel I already made. Okay, we'll just make it. We don't need much. Probably just like a stack. There we go. Let's see. Coming along pretty good. The real nightmare I feel like of this house is just going to be making, I don't know, like this house I feel like is a very odd shape. Like even in the picture of the original one, the guy that built this thing, it's just very oddly shaped. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly, I'm very proud of this city too because it's like this is the first town I've built that like overall looks good, because on the USSR, like on the old server, it's like everything, when I finally did start getting good at building, it was like it was almost already like too late. It was like, all right, I'm just now getting good at building now when it's almost like there's so many bad buildings. It's like why even try at that point? It was very demotivating. So I'm glad that I'm glad we're on a new world, and I'm also glad that this is going to stay in the rotation as well too, because there's stuff about the old server I miss. I want to return to, but there's also stuff about this server I like as well. And also tomorrow we are planning on adding a few new plugins. Nothing major. We're going to probably add a super weapon plugin. It's something that can only be obtained in like an event. Um, and then we'll probably do like a few quality of life things, and then I want to test the land claim plugin. I honestly want to see how that fares. Okay, so like what even is this? Okay, so he does like a very weird sort of thing right here. He has like a window set up all across here, but it's like it's blocked by the markets. They got like the wool design and everything. Like it's sort of blocked by that. So it's gonna look a little odd at first, but it'll kind of all shape up. And then a spruce door. Spruce door is the best door. Man, my pointer finger is getting tired from clicking the build button so much. Goodness. Okay. And then I can't really tell. Why does he has like leaves? Okay. This dude put a piece of glass above the door. Like, what even is like? What am I following right now? Like, I'm questioning why I'm even doing this right now. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We can do that, and then. Mm, I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Because if I do that, there's almost an assumption I gotta kind of put stripped logs across the entire top. Hmm. Hmm. We're running out of stripped logs as well too. I don't know. I'll say we'll worry about that in a second. We'll keep it planks for now, and then we'll just build the top. That's what we'll do. Just build the top for now. Okay, so let me see. Let me see what else we have to do. So it like transitions to spruce, which is something that I sort of don't like that it does, but I guess I'm gonna have to live with it. And then it looks like there's almost well, yeah, there is like an overhang sort. Well, I don't know. Man, this is just such a weird design. Okay, so I'm gonna do like something crazy, but we're gonna salvage it and we're gonna make it work. We are gonna salvage it and make it work. My idea here, essentially, it does go from oak to spruce, but then the spruce has like almost so much intricate little parts like covering it that I'm kind of thinking I can almost salvage it in a way. Like I do sort of have an idea. Four. Okay, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One. Let's see. Two, three, four. Okay. And then, yeah, it's sort of filled in with planks. I chose like the worst. I chose like the worst house to build right now. Okay, and then it's looking like roofing covers that. What the heck? Did it blow up? I think it did blow up. Okay. Roofing covers that, but we got like a solid window going all the way across. Man, this is looking tough. This is looking tough. This is the true test of a builder. Can Levi salvage this pile of crap he decided to build? That is the question. That is the big question on everyone's minds. It looks like it's just a solid piece of window that just runs across this whole length. No, it actually isn't. It is the. Man, that just looks horrible, dude. Tempted to tear this whole thing down. Like who said yes to this? Okay, well yeah. So it's 5 blocks here. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? Build something cool. They said. Build something cool. They said. Boy, were they wrong. Okay. I'm just gonna go off design, and we're covering that. And then yeah, we can kind of fill this in a little better. So essentially, the whole transition from oak to spruce is almost covered up more in the it's covered up more in the fact that like the bottom has tons of decoration on it. Like the whole thing is an ultra decorated build. But I'm just not really kind of sure how I'm feeling about that, Like I don't know. See, does it really? Yeah, it does have a window on the other side. Okay. I'm not very good at super, super ultra decorated, intricate builds, but we're going to try. We are going to try. Okay, so we are going to need, I think, we need stairs and planks. Stairs and slabs. Oh, and fences. Okay, let's get some fences. Okay, so the first thing that we can kind of do in this build is it goes up like this, and then it just goes straight up and like over. And then we have, okay, oh man. Petition to make the hotbar 10 instead of 9. Okay, then it goes up like this. I can't tell if it's a slab I'm looking at or if no, it's a piece of stair. Okay, then it does that. So yeah, I mean, essentially the whole transition from oak is like supposed to be sort of covered up in a way. Okay, and then at the bottom there's like where the market is set up, and then you have wool that runs across. Okay, so then there's almost like there's a place where there's like flowers and stuff. It's 4 blocks long. 4 blocks? I think I made this thing too long. 4. Yeah, I definitely made it too long. I made it. Yeah, this is a little bit too long by quite a bit. Dang. Yeah, I really did overshoot. Oh, that's not good. I thought I only overshot like 1 block. Well, actually, no. Hold on. I think I know a way we can make this work. Maybe we can do this. So we can fill this in here. There we go. Okay, so that makes it 4. And then we just do this. Just move everything over 1. Okay, that works. There we go. And then it calls for oak trapdoor on top of all of these. So let's make some. I could have sworn we have some spare. I'm gonna go look in some of the spare chests. Because I think I at one point made like 1 billion oak trapdoors. And okay, well that's 1 we got right there. Okay, well that's some oak wood we can kind of harvest. Swear, if someone could give me a shulker of oak planks, my life is yours. My country is yours. I'm donating that. Or not planks, logs. I'm not going to settle for planks. Nobody actually take me up on that. Nobody take me up on that offer, actually. I want to keep my country. Okay, so then it planks all this, and then it has like some small flowers. We might as well just go ahead and put those up. Put them up while we're here. Do we have, okay, we have some bones right here. We can sort of bone meal that. Put that stuff up. Okay, let's get some flowers. We'll actually, we'll get one of these cornflowers. We'll get one of these. They need to be small flowers, though, because they need to be able to fit under a, sort of like awning thing. Okay, we'll get one of these. Can we get like a yellow one, maybe? There we go. Also, if someone has a lot of bones, bones are a huge thing that I've been like in a bone drought. Pause. That just sounds a little weird because it's like, dude, I'm having to bone meal a lot of stuff, and it's like, man, I just don't have the I don't have like any renewable source of that stuff, you know? I need to find a skeleton spawner is what I need to do. There we go. Okay, so now we got that. Now we need red and white wool. We have white wool. All we need now is just red dye. Where's the white wool? There it is. Which we actually, I think we have, speaking of white dye, we have a lot in our chests. Okay, no, this goes up another one. Oh, okay, so it goes up. So we need another fence right here, actually. And just to demonstrate like one on the end, like we do like that. And then we fill it in with red. Okay, let's go get some red dye. We have a lot of those big red flowers, those like rose bush things, so we can get red dye pretty easily from those. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got like a lot of them in a chest somewhere. Yeah, okay, rose bush. Turn that all into red dye. There we go. We'll just go ahead and use all of it. 16. I don't know if we're actually going to need all of it, but we'll just go ahead and use it. Yeah, see, I don't know how I really feel about the ultra intricate decorated builds though. Like, I'm kind of a fan of the more bigger, simpler builds, but you know, there is a certain charm to the really ultra decorated. Okay, so it does it like that. And then so that already blocks a lot of the transition. Like if you sort of notice right here, and then okay, yeah, and then we can sort of finish it out like this. What we could actually do instead, to sort of block the oak wood even more, is do like this, and then have this go down. I'm kind of debating that. Debating how I feel about that. We'll leave that. We'll leave it for now. Or we could maybe knock one out and then put like a land. No, I'm not really liking how those are. You know, actually, let's see. How does it look? Just doing like one across. Let's see. Okay, actually, one across does not look terrible. What we could do now that we have one across is we could put a trapdoor there. That could add a little bit more aestheticism to it. Is that even a word? Or did I? And I think I just invented a new word. There we go. Okay, that looks a lot better. So this whole build hinges on the fact that like the color palettes don't match, but there's just so much little crap going on you don't even notice. So, okay, now we need leaves. That's great. Do we have any leaves? Okay, I know we do actually, I think have some in a chest right here, because we used a few on this build right here. So, did I leave any in the chest? Did I leave any leaves? But boom. Levi found dead. No, I'm kidding. Levi overthrown. Jokes are too corny. The jokes got so bad, everyone got tired of Levi, overthrew him. So it's looking like there's leaves along the entire side of this thing. So we're just going to go ahead and put leaves on the entirety of this side. Does it have leaves on the other side? It does have leaves on the other side. That's great. And we're out of leaves. Get some more. It's looking like this may have to wrap around the entire building, so we're just going to go ahead and probably get like half a stack or something. We'll get like, yeah, we'll get like 25. Okay, so on this side of the building, the leaves have an awning, which I don't know if this leads to a window. You can't really tell. I'm going to assume there's a window there because it's like what it does is, do I have any planks? Yeah. What it does is it does like this. It has this, and then it has planks all the way across. And I'm sort of assuming that there's some sort of window right in the middle. I mean, or else why would you do this? So we'll actually bring this in a block. We'll bring it in right here because we already did make the build a lot, I think, bigger than it has to be. Yeah, so we'll do this, and then we'll knock out a window right here in the middle. We could honestly, wait, we actually could do a trapdoor window. That would require a lot more oak wood, though. Let's see how a trapdoor window would look. We'll just go ahead and make it, because this build does need more oak trapdoors as well. Okay, that should be enough. And then we'll go in from this side. There we go. Okay, that actually looks pretty good, and especially considering it's like basement level as well too. Okay, that's solid. But then there's more above it. Like there is an insane amount more above it. So it looks like where this window is, what this guy did is he basically just had fences going all the way around it, and then he built like he basically just copied the same design going up, but bigger for this window. It's looking like that's what he did. Okay, he puts a slab right here. And then he puts just like another... Dude, he is spamming these fences. What in the world? Like, bro, can we not, like, just only use fences? Is this the only block we're, like, confined to use here? Let's see. Okay. Well, these fences do... Okay, well, I mean, it does sort of connect right here. What I could actually do, I think that would look a little better, is do this. Because then the fence still touches it, and it also doesn't just have that solid blocky look. Okay, there we go. And then we need to put something at the top. We could do like a little arch, but we're actually at that point where I think we need to do the roof. We need to do the roof before anything. Let me see. Let me chat real quick. Okay. Yeah, we need to get this roof done before anything, because that's going to kind of hinge on how the windows end up turning out. So he put like a brick roof. He put a spruce and brick roof, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that. I'll put deep slate instead. That usually, deep slate is underrated. It actually does make for a pretty good roofing block, I guess. So let's see, do I have enough deep slate? I do not. Okay, so we're going to go into the mines. We'll get a few stacks of deep slate. I almost said shingles. Deep slate stairs, and then we should be good. I'm in the blue collar zone right now, At least get this built on stream, I gotta prove to y'all somehow that I'm not using, I almost said using AI. That doesn't make any sense. I gotta prove to y'all that I'm not using creative mode for all these builds. It has been crazy how much AI has been like really taking over stuff as well. And I've been seeing a lot of people that are, doing AI pushback and everything, but I don't know. I'm not really too sure how to feel about the people that are really anti-AI when it comes to, like, for example, game development stuff. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like when it comes to certain art and when it comes to certain stuff like that, like, I feel like it's better to embrace AI. I mean, I don't know. I'm not someone that's like, oh, this was made by an AI, it sucks. And, it's like, a human can make something, an AI can make the exact same thing, and it's like, people are just going to say, well, that's AI, AI slop, so no, I'm not going to support it. It's like, I don't know. I don't really mind the AI, It's just another form of, I guess, like innovation. There's stuff all the time that, gets changed or replaced, or gets like innovation comes in and it's like it takes a job, or it does stuff like that, and it's tragic, but it's like, are we really gonna just boycott AI? Like, I don't know. That seems a little silly to me. Okay, so I'm like looking at this now. This is a 2 block. Well, no, okay, actually that does work. Okay, y'all will see. All will be made known in a second. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so this roof has like an intricate little bit, and I'm just not gonna do it because it has like this little thing at the top that I'm like, I don't want to worry about the little thingy thing at the top. It just looks like a nightmare to deal with. It's one of those weird, like, sort of half window jutting out of the roof thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Okay. I'm kind of almost debating if I want to do a steep roof. Like, I could do this and then, do this. Ooh. How do we feel about that? Do a steep roof design on this? I have not done a steep roof in a minute. Ooh. Is that tough? Wait, no, hold on. I do like the steep roofs. They do. There is a certain charm they have to them. Oh no! I just realized it should be an even number instead. Oh, I did my mathematications wrong. Okay, well that is a really steep roof. My goodness. Yeah, I did my numbers wrong. I almost said my numeronics. What am I? We get a little retarded at night. The midnight Levi streams get the most outlandish takes. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, now I gotta copy it on the other side. That's the fun part. Let's see, then it goes in, and then it goes in and up, and boom, stair. Man, we need to get a beacon. Like I'm just now realizing this. I'm like, we have our effects going, but like we really need a beacon in this country. And I have the beacons too. I honestly don't have like the actual like mats to build it. That's what I'm lacking right now. Like the iron and the emeralds and the stuff like that. Okay, something about this roof is just looking off. Now, we're not going to do this top little bit. We're just going to have it finished like that. Okay, that looks a lot more natural rather than just this abomination. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wait, do we have any more left? Oh, man, I got to make like 3 more. That's great. I'll just make the full stack. I am loving this double jump as well, too. It has been making building so much easier, and especially when you hold it with the elytra, you get so much, like, momentum built up with it. It's amazing. It saved me a ton of time as well, too. And also a lot of rockets, like, not to mention an insane amount of rockets. Because I swear, before, it was like I'm just having to, I'm having to build all these blocks. I'm just having to do it the old-fashioned way. And it's like, no, now I can just, oh, I'm not high enough up. Boom. Halfway up. Just mount an entire building. Okay, we'll probably get maybe like half a stack. We don't need much. Oh, well, actually, no, let's push for a full stack. We'll get a full stack. Better to need it, not have it, than have it, not need it. Or, well, other way around. Whatever I was trying to say, we'll go with that. We'll say double jump 1 for some reason is broken. Like, if anyone is going to use the custom enchants, don't use double jump. I almost said double dump. Ew, that sounds like bad. I shouldn't. That sounds like a bad word. Jubble dump. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, don't go around saying jubble dump. But double jump, yeah, don't use double jump one. It's like something about it is just completely like bugged. I honestly don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Um, but it's like, yeah, you just zip around and you're like lagging, and it's horrible. Honestly, using double jump one is like cancerous. It is just a nightmare. Use just double jump two. It's like I don't know. It's like something about it. They just didn't intend for people to even use double jump one. I don't know. They never really tested it. Okay, well I just wasted a stair. Okay, there we go, and that should be all we need right at the top. And then, to be honest, I'm not too sure what is done right here, like in the fill areas. So I'm just gonna fill this in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this in with spruce. We'll do like a spruce log going all the way across, and we'll just fill it in with planks. How does that look? I feel like the spruce log strip could go up one. Like I'm not really too sure. I feel like we could have it moved, knocked up a block. Like hold on, let me just build. I know I was just bragging about double jump, and then I just completely don't use it. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll do it up here instead. That could look a little better. Okay, yeah, that just looks that kind of that looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot cleaner doing it that way. 'Cause it's like it makes it look like the logs actually go up to their proper proportion. I guess if that's the word. Okay, so yeah, we fill this in one. Fill this in. I'm almost tempted to strip the logs as well too. Okay, well let's get up a log. It's honestly better to use stripped in my opinion for a lot of cases because it's like that also does prevent griefing as well too. You can't just have someone like strip your logs and be a jerk. It's like jokes on you. You can't strip them. They're already stripped. There we go. Okay, that's nice. So I think like I'm just gonna have to kind of infer what he did on the side here. Man, it's like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this on stream. Might have to end the stream before, but we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Oh, we had a spruce. Okay, well, we have a stack. Have a stack right here. Make a few trapdoors. And then we need to almost build like a little arch on top of this window. So I wanna, yeah, okay, so this goes up, and then we'll put this here. Okay, does that work? I mean, I'm not griping about that. I think that can work. That kind of little archway like that. Maybe not the top arch. Like, hold on. We're gonna just take this all the way across. Like, we're just gonna do it this way. Yeah, we'll do like that. Okay, that actually looks a lot nicer. Makes it look a lot more kind of proper, I guess. And then glass. I think we have some in the shulker. So overall, I mean, I think this side right here, like, I can't really fully see what he did, but I think this side, like, is pretty solid. I would say a side like this is done, but I think what we can do to kind of further solidify it is we could have not only to light this up, but we could sort of have, well, actually, you know what? We build all these trap doors. We might as well kind of put them to use. We could put a few trap doors going along just the side here. Kind of cover that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And then, now where do we put the spruce, or where do we like put a lantern? I mean, we could honestly always, yeah, okay, so we could put a lantern there. And then we could actually, okay, yeah, we can have them hanging off the side here. Okay, yeah, that's actually nice. And then obviously the internal lighting will kind of light up the inside. So I think this side is done. So we kind of almost got to think about this like in sides. Like how do we cover up the oak and also, you know, sort of make it look aesthetic? Okay. There we go. Okay, so now on this side, gotta just do what we did on the other side. Okay, yeah, well, actually, no, we're gonna end this. Okay, so, boom, boom, let's see. Be running back and forth quite a bit. No, he didn't do that. No, he did the straight across thing. He did this. Let me make sure I got this in the right spot as well. Okay, no, I did not have that in the right spot. That's why it's good to check. Like this. There we go. Okay. I think, okay, no, he didn't. I just wasted a few pieces of leaves. Okay, and then the middle right here was knocked out. Oh, do we have the oak? Ooh, please say we do. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's nice. And then we do this 3 trapdoors up. Okay, it's kind of slowly starting to shape up a little bit. Just kind of had to dig in and make the vision work, you know. Okay. So we'll probably put some item shops in here, some of the new plugin things. And we'll put some of those in, and then we'll probably make it all like food and stuff like that, to be honest. Okay. So then this goes all the way across here at the bottom and goes up here and then up to, if I'm not mistaken, if memory is serving right, boom, boom. Oh, no, not like that. Boom, boom, and boom. And then, wait, did we do it? I think we did it. And then not to forget the lanterns. Oh, wait, no. Oh, dang it. Okay, lanterns right here. Boom. All right. So this is it's honestly looking solid. Like, not gonna lie, I really did not have high hopes for this thing. Now is the back. The back is what's scaring me. Okay, so we're gonna put the windows in. We're gonna put the glass in. Now that'll be the next step. I'm trying to debate if I should do like a solid. It looks like he did more panes, so we're gonna do sort of panes up here. I build my houses very weird on Minecraft as well too. Like, I don't know. I don't really have like a sort of like step by step like just way I put them in, you know. Okay, so right here, kind of at the front, we might as well just go ahead and knock the entire front out. So he does this, and then there's 2 things going here, and then there's just an entire like windowsill right here. So we're gonna put that there. No, we're actually not gonna put that there. I lied. We may put it there. Where is the dirt? Do we have any dirt? Okay, yeah, we do have 8 pieces of dirt. So he does 4. Okay, so we gotta make 4 trapdoors. Also, unrelated note, if anyone knows any like scary story channels at all, put me on, bro, because I've like watched all of Mr. Nightmare's videos twice. I'm like running dry at this point, you know. I need some more horror channels. Satiate the, and you know, it's like there's too many of them that just keep reading like really boring stories, like all the other kind of Mr. Nightmare spin-offs. It's like, I don't know, it's just like really boring. It's like it's not entertaining stories at all. I don't know. Okay, so this is actually completely off. This actually goes all the way over here, and then does this thing. So that means we need. I just did it again. That means we need another. Where are the trapdoors? Did I run out? Oh no. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, we need to craft some more. There we go. Okay. Might as well just go ahead and craft quite a bit. So, I mean, it is a little, like, odd looking, but also at the same time, I don't know. Huh, like, okay, maybe instead of all this, we keep to the original design and then we put the trapdoors right here. Okay, I actually like that a little bit more. Kind of makes it, just keeps a little more consistency going there. Okay, so now that we got the windows in, he has like a ton of flowers at the top right there to sort of decorate the windows. We're gonna have to get some. It's like the very tall flowers he puts there as well too. Um, yeah, he's really trying to cover up the fact that like these are not matching wood types at all. Like, man, this whole build, I don't know. It's a big risk. Like this whole thing is just a giant like risky build. I don't know. Well, you know what? We're gonna put something going right there, just to occupy sort of more space around the top right here. Or well, actually, you know what? We're gonna do it like this, probably. No, 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 no. We'll do something like that. Yeah, yeah, we'll do something like that. Something like that, potentially. Okay, I'm sort of liking how that looks. I'm sort of like we can live with this. So now we need all the tall flowers. Now, let's see. Okay, we'll just get like two or three rose bushes put up there, and then we'll get one of those things as well. No, that's actually funny. You use the exact same flowers in the build. You use 3 roses in one of those. Okay. Okay, well, can I not get up this thing? Boing. There we go. And boom. There we go. All right. So that is looking nice. There's not a lot of lighting in the front, which is a little concerning to me. Like, I don't know. Can we maybe get away with? Okay, I think yeah, we can get away with hanging some of those lights. Okay. So that is a solid front and side like build. Like it's solid. Now we got to worry about this just horrendous backside. I don't think I really want any windows on the bottom, to be fair. Like, the bottom is supposed to be a basement sort of level anyway. So what we can do, just to start off, is I think we can honestly completely trapdoor these things. Just get this covered up. We can do something different with the middle one, because that I feel like would just be too many trapdoors. At that point, you'd just be spamming them more. But let's see. Let's make some more. Make a good amount. There we go. Okay. So now that we have these covered, what is the process? Like, dude, can I not kill this thing? There we go. We could do this actually along the bottom. So we're gonna get some leaves. Yeah, we'll probably run leaves around the back. That'll help quite a bit as well. Sort of continue the side profile a little bit. Give in to the pressure, the leaf pressure. We'll probably actually just have a solid block right here. Or well, yeah, we'll do a solid block and then we'll do a trapdoor like that along it. And then right here could be a stair, but I actually feel like it would be a little better to just probably do a leaf. Just continue it, to be honest. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess. Round off the edge. Okay. And then we could do some very small windows right here, like some super super small thing. Or well, eh, can we do full size windows? Let's see. Okay, wait, actually I do have a vision for this. Hold on. I do have a vision. So we do this. We do the full size windows, and then we can sort of use the oak trapdoors to our advantage a little bit in building this thing. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so we are spamming ludicrous amounts of trapdoors, but I actually think we're going to be able to pull it off. Okay, all these things need to die. Let's see. We could honestly run this like all the way down the middle. Let's see. I'm kind of debating doing like mini arches along this whole thing. Hmm. Chat? Huh. I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking it a little bit. And then, we could knock these out and then just put a fence right here. Because, I mean, well, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I am liking it though. Like it is looking a little solid, because there is a lot of trapdoor spam right here. And now I'm almost kind of hold on, let me just knock this one out and get a concept. That actually looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, I can't even lie. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just completely take these out and replace it with fences. Can't even lie, that looks good. Solid, alright. I mean, that is sort of the same design that like was carried out throughout the whole thing, so I'm glad. But to not waste these oak trapdoors, we can actually kind of wall some of these off right here. Typically in a lot of builds, that is what they do anyways. They sort of have these like trapdoored off a little bit. But just sort of, actually, we could remove, ooh, I do have an idea, hold on. We're gonna have to make 2 more trapdoors, or probably 4 more. But I do have an idea. It's never good when I have an idea. But what my idea is basically is to sort of like wall this off right here. Yeah, okay. Hmm. So it's not too many trapdoors. Like again, it's a modest amount, but it's enough. It's enough. Get quite a bit going. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I got a message. It was nothing important though. Okay, we might as well knock both these trees down. get what wood we need. I do want to replant them, though. People in their countries, you know, they knock the trees down, they don't replant it. We need to get a replanting tree mod, to be fair. I think there is a plugin that does that. Just automatically puts a sapling down. Okay. So now that we've done the bottom of this right here, but we got to decide how the top sort of windows are going to look. Okay. So that's solid. Like, this is honestly a solid bottom. Dude, what the heck? We got so much skeletons right now. So it's like right here I sort of did this design. Yeah, we could just do that design again, but just a very small version of it. Okay, let's put some of this stuff up. We have a lot of also just junk we got to get out of our inventory as well, too. Keeps piling it up. It's because it's night. You just say, it's turning into a solid building. Gotta give respect to Levi. Been running this server 6 years. You learn a thing or two about building. You build so much crap like wood huts, you eventually start realizing, you do pick up on some techniques after a while. Takes a very long time, though. Takes a very long time to become a good builder. No, I used to just build some horrible things. Did not look good at all. Okay, so for here, do this. Kind of go over. Do this. Go up. Yeah, and then just like that. Okay. Yeah, that's solid. I mean, yeah, that's probably about as good as it's gonna get in the back as well too. Because you do have that like other one. Yeah, we'll just have to settle with that. It's the back of the build as well too. I'm not gonna stress about it too much. What I was gonna say is it could just be like a slab all the way across. I don't know though, it's whatever. There we go. Do we have the oh no, we don't got the man. Don't got the windows on me right now. See, is there an opportunity for a lantern though? Trying to think like any form of lighting. I could just put the lanterns on the windowsills actually. I got an idea, hold on. Let's see. Okay, well can double jump actually work? Yeah, just do it like this. There we go, okay. And then the glass panes. Okay, so that should in theory be the entire outside done. So now it's the inside. Now we got a whole nother abomination to worry about. Whole nother mess. Okay. Where are the... Do we not have any more windows? Okay, well we have a little bit more, but we might have to craft a teeny bit more. Okay, get that set up. Alright, so floor one, like we're just gonna have to make this like a solid split. Yeah, we'll make it spruce, I guess. Yeah, that'll just have to be it. Oh, we got a little lag spike. Okay, so floor one is we'll probably put some of the item shops down here. We may have to add the item shops actually later, because like, again, I don't know if I really have, like, I don't really have a lot of the materials, I guess, that, because I'm setting it up to sell food. Like, that's the idea behind it, but I don't really know if I actually have the food to sell right now. Okay, what was I coming over? Oh, okay, I was coming over here for windows. So, because of the smelting enchantment, what you can actually do is you can just do this. You get glass. So it's a little nifty trick. There we go. And then boom, now we got a ton of glass panes. Awesome. Go across the whole thing. There we go. Alright, all the windows are done. So I think like we'll probably have a ladder that goes up to floor 2. Like right, just right here. Alright. Let's see. Crafting table. Set it up right here. Put a little double chest right here. Well, I think we could put like 4 double chests on the other side of the room, actually. We could put like 4 right there and it would look a little better. Alright, build the ladders. At least get like the structure of the house done, Kind of debating what I want to do for, like, what if I just repeat the oak design? I don't know. I'm tempted to just do stripped spruce for a ceiling. My goodness, I can't even talk. For a ceiling right here, just stripped spruce. Do we have enough? I think we're gonna have enough. Should, hopefully. Okay, now we can start kind of dumping a lot of the excess right here. That's nice. Please have more spruce. There we go. Okay, we do. Pick these shulkers up. So this, I think, is building number 29. Okay, so that's nice, actually. So that should be about the end of the building. So probably what we'll do is, like, up here, we'll just have chests and stuff up at the top half. I forget what it takes to make the actual, like, item shop entity. I really forget how much materials it is, but we'll build it, and then we'll get some item shops and everything set up eventually. But yeah, we'll just probably put some chests and everything up here real quick. Evil Levi? Bro, why did he say Evil Levi? Oh man, it's odd. Odd number. It's an odd number. There we go. Okay. Oh, did that backwards. Alright. And then we might as well just put an ender chest up here. And then we'll probably pack the chests up and just put them up here. Probably what we'll do. And then the actual item shops will just all be down here. Okay, so that is solid. What does it take to make an item shop, though? Can we at least put the physical item down? Item shop. Nah, that's a little too intricate, right? I don't think I have enough emeralds for that right now. Oh well. Okay. Pale oak. Can we put some of the excess up? Okay, well yeah, that's solid, honestly. Yeah, we'll probably just put like item shop here, here. Just put a few of them down. Probably just selling wood. Rate the build, guys. Rate the build, chat. How is it looking so far? I mean, I had to change the entire thing up. This is not hardly at all what was the original thing. The original thing was like brick and bamboo and all kinds of crap. I think we made it work, honestly. I think that's solid. It turned out a little better than I thought. So before we end the stream, we'll just build a little small connection roadway thing to get there. Bro, what do you mean? You know what? Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Where are the FSIS builds? All right. Where are they again? Like, let's see the FSIS builds. Oh yeah, exactly. They don't exist. Your country's trash. Kidding. Your existence is trash. Kidding. Kidding. Relax. I don't want to get war declared on me by the FSIS. I'd be shivering my timbers. I like to think of you Inchies as like the jihadists of the, I don't know. You're in the desert, FSIS, it's named after ISIS. It's like, mm, that is like a horrible spot. What the heck? Yeah, that just goes right in the light post. We'll bend the road a little bit. We'll just have it go up into here. There we go. Okay, let me make some slabs. All right, solid. We may actually have to, or well, wait, do we have the iron for it? Might have to craft a few more lanterns. We are running a little bit low on them. Yeah, okay, all right. So that is a solid build. I think I did. Yeah, I think I actually did put all the lantern materials back in the community chest. Let me go look for them. Let's see. No, did I not? Eh, find some more. Oh wait, no, yeah, actually I did. They're all here. But now the is the actual like iron to make a lantern. Well, what do you know? There's iron. Can we find a torch in one of these community chests? Preferably not a copper torch. Come on, please. Please pass Levi. There we go. Begging past Levi. Alright, we'll put a few of these in the ground, get the road lit up, and then call it a day. And we've actually, today has been a pretty productive stream. Like I can't even lie. We have done quite a bit. Can't slander the Levi stream today. Nah, we're not going to do this top design because it's curving too much right now. Okay, well, this is just looking really weird, but oh well, just go with it. 3, 4, 5. Boom. And there we go. All right, nice. Probably fill in some of this right here, but yeah, that's a solid build right there. Solid build. This light post is making me a little mad right now, though. Yeah, we'll do this just to appease my PTSD a little bit. We'll do that. Wait, PTSD? No, that doesn't make any sense. What's the other one? The OCD. All right, there we go. So just kind of take a look at this build. It's honestly, it is in a better spot. I feel like, because I was gonna put something there. I'm glad I didn't. We're gonna obviously have to put the shop, like the actual item shop, and kind of furnish the inside, just a little bit better. But I think it's solid. It also does light this side up a little bit more. We were having a lot of mobs come from over here, and I mean, who knows? For our last building, we could always put it over here, and that would basically light up the entire city. Because really, the mob issues are really just from like here and then kind of over there, where they come in. Even though this is a dark spot, nothing really like spawns here though. And this is something we can kind of easily light up with just some clever little lighting tricks. But yeah, I think that is solid. So this is, oh wait, actually, there is one more thing I can do before we in the stream. Put the building, the mailbox in the ground. So I think this is building 29. If I'm not mistaken. I think so. I don't know. Gonna have to see. Copper ingot. chest. And then do we have a white sign laying around anywhere? Do I really not have a... Oh, man. I mean, I did, actually, I just did build this house earlier today. Probably put it up somewhere. Yeah, because I labeled this. Come on, please tell me. There we go. All right, there's the sign. Okay, and this reads building number 28, so that is building number 29 we got set up here. Put it right here. Let's see, okay. Public property, there we go. Okay. All right, well, I think this is a solid day, and considering we built that earlier as well off stream, we've done a lot today. So I am extremely tired right now. I'm probably gonna maybe watch a little TV, eat popcorn, who knows. But one thing is for sure, I'm definitely going to sleep, guys. But anyway, yeah, we had a good stream. If anyone wants to join, please join. The Discord server link is in the pinned comment. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, do all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have a good day. Peace out.